Hello, my name is Zuzanna Zmijewska, and this is The Art of Being. 91% of post-millennials report facing emotional challenges associated with stress, depression, and anxiety, and are seeking for forms of well-being, such as in self-awareness, life affirmations, and community. Therefore, community-driven wellness can be harnessed by designers to drive spatial experience, potentially further connecting individuals to inner healing and well-being. So getting into the subject, whole person wellness is a conscious, ongoing process that encompasses all aspects of one's life, embracing self-responsibility, optimism, and self-worth. Holistic health recognizes the whole person through physical, mental, emotional, social, intellectual, and spiritual. It is derived from ancient healing traditions that help achieve higher levels of wellness and prevent disease. In this project, I will be conceptually integrating the 8 dimensions of wellness in order to create an experience for inner healing aimed towards the manifestation of achieving full potential of wellness. BetterUp is the inventor of virtual coaching and the world's largest mental health and coaching startup, inspiring people everywhere to live with greater clarity, purpose, and passion. I will also be collaborating with the City of New York and Brooklyn Bridge Park Corporation, which I will get into further on in the presentation. The audience is consisting of experience seekers, rechargers, explorers, with focus on general well-being and community-seeking individuals, including younger generations such as Generation Z. Generation Z is an important target audience because this generation is one of the first and only that is very open and intact with their mental health as well as just general well-being. The project is located in Emily Warren Roebling Plaza, which is right beneath the Brooklyn Bridge. This area has over 250,000 annual visitors as well as 2.4 million pedestrians crossing the bridge annually. Project goals consist of creating an environment for building communities, becoming more aware of the multiple ways of their lives intersect through the concept of multidimensional wellness, and as well as setting intentions to manifest a conscious, self-directed, and evolving process of achieving full potential of wellness. Here we have the concept diagram. The key concepts are the power of intention, be here now, mind, body, soul. It's a lifestyle, practice your energy, and higher self. The concept derived from how our bodies originate from stardusts, born out of cosmic explosions, connecting us to a wider universe both physically and conceptually. Using the moon's energetic shift as a blueprint for planning our goals will help us best manifest our lives. The experience is guided through moon mapping, which is acting in accordance with the moon cycle. This guide is designed to encourage whole person wellness through a comfortable, gratifying approach, potentially easing the anxieties about the complexities of the dimensions of wellness. Therefore, each lunar phase over here is associated with a key concept backed up by research, appropriately considering each activity in each key concept to work with how the moon mapping and lunar phases are placed in the experience. Here we have the concept plan. There are two structures, the introductory structure and the main structure. Each key concept has its own section, and the process of going through the experience is sequential, ending everybody at the last section of the higher self. The architecture is inspired by organic forms and natural tones in order to further connect individuals to the experience. This is a quick technical drawing of how I imagine the structure will be built. So now getting into the experience walkthrough, we are located right over here at the introductory structure. Visitors here will see a introductory wall with a brand ambassador in order to give them guidance and explain what the whole person approach is and the game of You Are the Cosmos that will take them throughout the experience. And now we have stepped into this introductory structure. This is the first activity. Visitors use the new moon to set their intentions for the experience as well as their futures. This is a moment of peace and reflection. They will write said intention on seed paper and plant them in the ground in these various plant beds on the floor. This is a symbolism of building community as well as personal growth, and they learn how to set intentions and the power of intention. And now we are located in the second half of the introductory structure. This is the Be Here Now area. Visitors learn about the practice of holistic herbal medicine and can touch, smell, and feel, create their own jar of herbs alongside a naturopathic doctor. Reminder, this area is the waxing crescent, which is associated with education. And now we are stepping into the main structure. This is the section of mind, body, soul. Visitors here learn about the 8 dimensions of wellness and their details and how to apply that into their lives. This area consists of microactivities that visitors will partake in to help them define what each dimension of wellness means to them and how they can curate that for themselves. Getting into these microactivities, here we have environmental wellness for the body. Visitors here explore ecosystems through magnifying lenses to help them understand the impacts and structure of the ins and outs of smaller ecosystems in order to apply that to thoughts on a larger scale, such as Earth. These micro ecosystems are alongside audio prompts, which help them understand how it is important for everything to work together in a environment and push visitors to be more environmentally well. Now we are moving towards intellectual wellness of the mind. We are located right over here. For intellectual wellness, there is a blind date with poetry. Visitors can read or listen to prompts in poetry books, which are wrapped in white. They can then write their interpretation on the cover and leave for others to read and add, exploring everybody's intellectual approach to these different poetry excerpts. And we are located over here on this big pod wall for social wellness of the mind. Visitors sit in this pod wall and leave a message for their loved ones on the phone wall, but rather than sending it, they can listen to it back. And this serves as a motivational approach to staying socially connected and potentially calling their loved one in the future. Now we're moving towards physical wellness of the body. In this area, it is an open walk-in body movement session played on a large curved 6-foot screen. This teaches visitors about the importance of mobility and flowability and how it is more than just exercise for being physically well. Now we are towards the last area of the mind, body, soul, which consists of spiritual and emotional wellness. In spiritual wellness, visitors are able to touch, feel, and understand how crystals and sound bowls can heal the soul and work towards your wellness, and if they're used in the correct manner. And then visitors can walk over to the emotional wellness part of this area, where there are 15-minute sessions of sound bowl healing that are held by a professional sound therapy healer using sound bowls and gongs. This area is welcome for visitors to stay as long as they please. Each session is 15 minutes. As we're approaching the full moon, visitors are able to discover their aura by taking a photo on the AuraCam 6000. The photos end up looking like this right here on the wall. These photos can then be scanned into the kiosk and will be uploaded on a large-scale motion-censored projection wall, which enables visitors to interact with their auras, further connecting them to their higher self. And now we have made it to the lounge area of It's a Lifestyle. Here, visitors write affirmations on pieces of paper that will be anonymously taped up onto this back pod wall. Visitors are also able to socialize and reflect on their experience thus far while drinking some organic holistic style beverages and fare. And now we have finally made it to the full moon, which is the full potential of wellness. Visitors are able to walk up these stairs or take the lift into the illuminated moon and walk out of it. Then they are brought up to this 12-foot above the East River view of both the Brooklyn Bridge and the water. Next to this illuminated full moon, this is more of an emotional activity where they can feel like they are their highest self or can potentially become their highest self. This is a view from what it would look like from the back side, and visitors will also be given the chance to write their names on this clear post-it note that will be given to them by the brand ambassador, which will have their name and date on it, and then that will be curated onto the railings of this exhibition. Getting into the logo, a sundog is the inspiration for this logo, which is a bunch of ice crystal halos which form around the sun and ending up forming this beautiful light effect. A sundog signifies a shift in your life, an omen of strength, unity, and good fortune, and the color pink is a color of hope that can help people feel empowered and increase energy and motivation. Wayfinding consists of posters and screens inside the subway systems, as well as an installation on the Brooklyn Bridge and in Manhattan by the train, as well as Brooklyn by the location. The experience duration is inspired by the lunar cycles of the year, so it opens on March 21st, 2023 in the new moon and closes on the full moon of March 25th, 2024. And after the project duration surpasses, the outer structure will be donated to Brooklyn Bridge Park in partnership with the City of New York and can be used and repurposed as a permanent event space underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. Thank you so much, and this is The Art of Being.